Do you have
They
disability?
were profitable.
I do have disability.
What percentage?
I'm at 100%.
What was your disability?
Mental health and a bunch of joint issues. Keeps me occupied.
Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Guys, I am going to use my panic disorder for every excuse for everything I want to do for the rest of my life.
I mean, you could have joined the military and gotten compensated for it.
Also, how
I've been talking to my dad about this, about how every single person who joins the military gets anxiety and then they get 100% disability. It's so crazy, dude. It's so insane. Holy shit. I don't get it. Because there's really, like, there's two sides of this argument, right? Where I'll see, like, actual people who've been deployed talk about how, like, they can't get anything from the VA and how the VA sucks, and, you know, they'll be in artillery and they'll get like total hearing loss or like 80% hearing loss, and then the VA will tell them it's not service related and that they're cooked, right? And that they're not going to get a dime. And then there's the other side where it's like, oh yeah, I was in the military and then I got a little bit scared. I wasn't deployed, you know, but I got a little bit of anxiety and depression, so now I'm 100% disabled. I get $3,000 a month.
How long have you guys been dating?
A little over a year. I
A
think
little over a year?
she's been 18 for
Wait,
a couple
hold
months
on.
when we met. What?
Download the Dollarwise budgeting app today and get a 3-day free trial. That's enough time for the automatic connections to give you the insights you need to change your financial life. Tens of thousands. Appreciate you coming over.
So I work as a quality control analyst trainer. I've been with my company for 8 years, transferred to my current role.
I fucked my neck when I was sleeping, dude. I'm so cooked. My neck hurt. Neck hurty.
6 years ago.
What do you make?
About a year ago, I was making close to $200,000 a year, and then overnight the
That's
company
great.
flipped a switch, and that got cut to $60,000 a
That's
year.
not good. 200 to 60.
Yeah.
200 to 60 is crazy. When did that happen?
Base pay was kind of meh. It happened about May of last year.
So how the f have you not left?
I don't have a college degree.
So
That's
you have
been
work experience, though. You're 31 at this point.
But
You're not 24.
everyone wants me to have a college degree or a master's degree.
It says that on the application, but you with your experience, now don't get me wrong, the labor market right now is not great. So yeah, that extra push would help. But
How did that conversation go? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so we're gonna be cutting your pay. No, just sit down. Actually, you can stand. It's not gonna be too long of a conversation. Hey, man. All right. So anyway, you know how you've been making $200,000? Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a raise. We're actually gonna be cutting your pay by 70%. Yeah, 70%. So that'll be like $60,000 a year. So $140,000 less per year. So, you know, if you want to quit, you know, go ahead, I guess. But yeah, we're going to be giving you a 75% pay decrease. So, you know, anyway, hey, Mondays, am I right?
Still in that, but you're getting to that age range, age group. Well, how long have you been in this position?
In this role, about 6 years. And specifically for the training role, I've been at it for close to 4 years.
Okay.
So recently I did apply
So
for...
with that is enough resume experience to go and get a better job instead of dishonoring your family right now.
I think my mom would be very proud of me. At least that's what she tells me. But I actually did apply to some other roles. One of our competitors, actually, that's newer on the market.
You don't have a non-compete? Oh, okay.
They never enforce it because we've lost a lot of people to turn over to some of our other competitors.
Okay, well, 60K, not great. What hits your account per paycheck right now?
Well, I don't think I really need to be here.
You know, what hits your account per paycheck?
Okay.
I'll tell you if you need to be here.
Paycheck, let's say $2,500 a paycheck.
Okay, now I know you don't think you should be here. You're jobless, whatever girlfriend is who made you apply. That's the one note I read. Besides all the fun racist ones.
She watches your show, but I think it's mainly for the drama. I don't think she's learning.
Well,
very
yeah,
much
we got
financial
the
stuff
tea, we
here.
got the finances, but that's what's interesting is people come in for the tea, they exit with the finances. If she's not exiting with the finances, she's a little, because it is very basic stuff. Okay, but she applied for you to be on.
Yeah.
Why did she apply for you to be on? Why are you someone that needs his girlfriend to apply for him to be on. Which, by the way, saying you don't need to be here, this is a thick stack of paperwork, but it is going to take us forever to get through. I would suggest you're the exact person that needs to be here. But go ahead, tell me.
Well, I think part of it's because I did take that drastic pay cut, I had to cut back in my life expenses as well.
Well,
a big
then you'd be
portion of
fine.
it being taking care of her. But I think
Taking care of her? What do you mean taking care of her?
She doesn't have a job. She's working on her education.
Well, is she
and
trad wife stay at home or?
She would like to work. If she wants to trad wife it and stay at home, I'm fine with that too.
Well,
But
are you sure? Because you had to cut back and not taking care of her. But she's in college. Okay.
yeah, so
What degree is she on? How old is she?
she's 19 and she's actually working on her
Oh.
GED.
Oh, okay.
She has health issues. She had to drop out of high school.
What's her health issues?
A lot of GI issues.
You're taking advantage of a 19-year-old with health issues.
Not taking advantage. She's very happy where
Isn't
she's
it
at.
usually it's a slightly older white man that goes for the younger Asian, not an older Asian that goes for the young white, I assume.
It's equity and inclusivity.
It sure is.
I don't think it should be solely a white person role
Fair enough.
to take care to
She
take
hot?
advantage
Let me
of the
see
other.
her.
Yeah, I can pull up her Instagram.
So was she angry that you're no longer giving her this big spending life? So she sent you to financial audit. Also, how long have you guys been dating?
A little over a year. I
A
think
little over a year.
yeah. So she was
When's
she
her
was
birthday?
18. When's her birthday? She turns 20 in June.
A little over a year could be. So it sounds like almost a freshly 18 situation. That little over a year.
I don't think that's quite true.
You don't think that's quite true?
She's been 18 for
Wait,
a couple
hold
months
on.
when we met. What? Now, how far back in her post are
Is
you
she
looking?
not like a sugar baby?
No.
She's kind of just like posting like titty bras and
Well, when was that picture from?
I scrolled that barely.
She doesn't post a lot, so maybe you were looking at her from
Yeah,
3
but
years
it's
ago.
all like skimpy, kind of like tall white lady.
Well, that's just society now.
Is she going after you for the 200,000? Is she leaving? Is she leaving you because you're not at that 200,000 anymore?
No, but she whines a lot. Like I don't. I tell her no more because
And she says,
I'm
leaving
Why
you?
not? No, she's not gonna leave me. But she's
this you,
obviously
Asian?
not. No, that's her brother.
she has an Asian brother, even though she's
No,
white.
okay. Her brother is transitioned female to male. So
I don't think that was transitioning from white to Asian, though.
I don't know how y'all's genetics works.
What? No. Her brother is Asian. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
he's white.
Okay. So she wanted someone that looked like her brothers? I mean, I couldn't tell if it was Asian or Downs, but...
This is Texas, not Alabama.
Okay. I mean, she definitely kind of looks a little bit like a gold digger, but maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, how much have you given her?
I haven't given her any money, but I do.
Oh, come
pay
on.
For, no,
you pay for everything. I'm not saying like actually giving her money, but like things that you're getting her. What?
So, like, we go out to eat. I'll pay for all that. She wanted to go to the rodeo recently, but
That's
I told
it.
her
No gifts.
She wanted to go to the rodeo. Damn, that's so real. Damn, I'm gonna be hitting up Gang Stalker with those expense sheets. I took her ass to the rodeo. She liked it. Took her ass to the rodeo. Damn, she's my sugar baby. That's crazy, dude.
I give her gifts for her birthday and Christmas.
Like
and,
what?
So I told her it was your gifts for the rest of the year because money's tight. She wanted to get into streaming. I gave her one of my old PC builds.
Gold digger streamer.
We went to Micro Center, got her peripheral monitors and mic and all that good stuff.
Okay. So why'd you apply to Beyond then? I assume she wants you to continue to spend on her.
Probably, but I think because I'm having to tell her no again.
And how's she reacting?
She's never held a job, so she doesn't quite understand the concept of money in my
you started
eyes.
dating someone the moment they graduated high school.
Once someone turns 18, they're an adult, and they should be able to learn these things and take care of themselves.
It's not that I even disagree, but like you can't also be surprised that when you got someone right out of high school.
I'm teaching her. I think it's going to take a while. And maybe it's good being on here because she can see from you, a third-party person, that You know, maybe it's not necessarily I'm saying no because my finances are severely screwed up, but when people lose income, they got to be able to say no to things and come back on
So she just knows that he's a broke retard and she doesn't understand why. She used to be getting free shit and now he's a broke retard.
expenses.
Well, I don't really understand why either. I don't really understand how you go from 160K to from 200K to 60K. I feel like that's a lie. I cannot imagine that conversation. I cannot imagine that shit happening. Dude, if I was making $200,000 a year and then they came in, like, to 200K, do you not have a contract? What the fuck does that even mean? I'd be suing your ass. Dude, if I was making $200,000 a year and then they tried to give me a 75% salary reduction, I would sue you. You would be in the fucking courtroom with me, and I'd have a different job. That is insane. Bro just really went, okay, well, whatever you say, buckaroo.
So you're grooming her into good finance?
Anyway, back to my work.
It's not grooming, it's teaching.
You're her Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. Income goes down, you say no to purchases.
Uh-huh. But really, it's more just you are saying no to her for you spending your money on her.
I still take care of her. I feed her. I try and take her out when I can. But for some of those larger purchases, like the rodeo, she wanted to go see
The rodeo costs $20. What are you talking about?
Creed at the rodeo in Houston, and that was
Creed at the rodeo.
yeah, they're actually
Classic
playing
rodeo
this last
music.
Wednesday. But it's $100 a ticket, and she wanted to take her brother there as well, and it's $300. And her
Why is she with you?
What do you mean? Why is she with me? Because I'm a nice guy, or she tells me I'm a nice guy.
How'd you guys meet?
Facebook dating.
Oh, what the this show and Facebook dating. In your friends' opinions on this?
They say I'm a lot happier compared to my past relationships.
What other opinions do they have on this?
They haven't expressed them if they do have other opinions.
Okay, except for the note I have from you to the producers that all your friends find it weird.
So I have acquaintances that I'm not as close with.
Uh-huh.
They find the age gap. To them,
About 2 years ago, but go ahead.
So the VA disability system has not been the most efficient.
Yeah, he's just going into credit card debt. Dude, I think this is a fake job. I'm not going to lie. I think he was always making $60K a year, and he told this stupid bitch he was making $200K a year, and now he's trying to remedy that because he's getting himself into a fuck ton of credit card debt.
About 13 years
it's the
ago, there
government.
was a backlog of over 1 million
Bro's already $20K in the hole for American Express, like 10 minutes into the video.
claims.
Yes.
Naturally, as contractors come in, like the one that I work for, the backlog gets cleared, and you're naturally going to see a spike in the number of people
Yeah, but
receiving
the
disability
percent,
benefits.
it's not even just the number of people. The percentage of the actual percentage that's being attributed to someone has dramatically skyrocketed.
I'm not sure if I agree on that.
It's in the data. It's
100%.
not really agreed upon. It's
I
like,
have to see the data.
okay, it's on screen now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't have it right here, but we'll fact check in the editing.
Part of the reason there are a lot of companies stand
you
for various reasons. Some people get defensive about, but
Are you a serial entrepreneur that doesn't actually do anything in the end?
I'm helping people.
So no, not a serial entrepreneur.
I have a lot of ideas. Sometimes I can admit I sometimes have too many ideas than I can handle. And that kind of leaves me jumping from one thing to another, not really seeing all the way through. So that's my other business. And with the credit card that you have here in front of you, that's from my holdings company.
Holdings company that has zero clients, $0.
Well, I'm helping my mom start up her own business.
Oh, you, the business guy, helping your mom start up her business. What's her business about to be?
She's a
Yeah, I do think this is a low IQ habitual liar.
licensed massage therapist, and she's been
An Asian licensed massage therapist?
yes.
Where's her studio?
Brandon's going to be visiting her very soon.
No solicitations. But yeah, so I've been helping her with that. That's where half of the debt comes from.
What's your debt? How much debt do you got?
Quick calculations off the top of my head, like 550,000 range.
Well,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a fake ass job. Dude, 30 years old, 550'd in the hole. Dude, it's time to go bankrupt. That's it. Sorry. So unless that's a student loan debt, it's time to go bankrupt. Even if it's student loan, dude, I wouldn't want to be paying fucking 3% on that. Bro, time to go bankrupt. That's it. Unless it's a mortgage. No, dude, like that, seriously, though, it's time to go bankrupt. That's it, man.
Oh, yeah, $557,029.20. Did your mental disability cause that? The
Sure,
betrayal.
contributed to it.
Yeah, you were betrayed by capitalism, it seems.
I was betrayed by people I knew in the military. And that's why I suffered from mental health.
I don't. Okay. Okie dokies. Okay. So why do you have so much debt? Only half of that is a mortgage, meaning the rest is just insane stupidity. What the? What is wrong with you? What is
Half is a mortgage. Oh, dude, you're cooked.
going on? But especially since, I mean, did you even have time to do this? You're starting businesses left and right, and you're in the military until 22, 23?
23. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how have you had the time to accumulate $250,000 of bad debt? No wonder your girlfriend, unemployed, who knows nothing about money, signed you up for. Sounds like she actually might know something about money. Her boyfriend's.
So I haven't had the start since leaving the military to focus entirely on my businesses. I was actually homeless for a while.
Why? Sounds like you're close to your mother.
No. My mother and I do not get along, but she's my mom. I love her, and I'm
What?
there
She
to
says
support
she's
her.
proud of you, and you're helping her with her business. Okay, what about father?
I haven't seen my father since 2007.
Why were you homeless?
A big portion of it was making bad financial decisions
Why?
in my early college years. No one taught me any better, and I was a lot
no
more
one's taught
impulsive.
anyone any better. Most people don't end up homeless. Well, what happened?
I did a semester of college, realized I didn't like it. The military offered me a nuclear engineering contract where
It's money.
and a
I like that.
$100,000 bonus. My mom talked me out of that because she wanted
What
me to
the
go to school. Yeah.
Asians, yes.
And then they're like, okay, well, if you want,
You see, I don't believe his lies. I don't believe that. You were 19, dropped out of college, and the U.S. military wanted you for a nuclear engineering contract. Has that ever happened to you guys? Have you guys ever been like 19 years old without a degree, and the U.S. government is like, hey, you're just like such a genius. Hey man, you're just such a fucking genius with such a big dick. We need you to work with us on nuclear engineering, and we'll pay you $100,000 to drop out of college and do it. You're just so smart, dude. You're just such a genius, smart guy.
Some of you were just resubscribed on Kick.
I think bro is just telling fibs, high key. I think that bro is just a fibber. And he's actually like a debt maxer. And he just like ignores the messages. He just ignores the mail. He gets like mail that says, hey man, we're charging you 15%. Hey man, we're charging you 30% on $20,000 of credit card debt. And he just rips it in half. And he goes, anyway, just got a $20,000 bonus from work, babes.
want to stay in school, you can go into the reserves. You can be a crypto networker. We'll give you a $15,000 bonus. Top secret security clearance. Crypto networkers are like military.
Sorry. What? All right. Let me hear this again.
If you want to stay in school, you can go into the reserves. You can be a crypto networker. We'll give you a $15,000 bonus. Top secret security clearance. Crypto networkers are like military hackers, essentially.
Sure. Why aren't you just going to school for what you want, though?
I dropped out. I wanted to go to school for psychology, and the reason I picked the job as a hospital corpsman was, being embedded with infantry, I would have a firsthand knowledge of what they go through. And in my head, how can I
What were
help
you trying
them?
to do? I'm so confused. How'd you end up homeless?
So I tried the college thing, didn't work out so well, lost scholarships, ended up in a lot of debt, paying for school.
Why?
Again, because the VA wouldn't approve my educational assistance for many years. That's a big reason. Hurricane Harvey happened back in 2017. Lost my car, lost the place I was staying at.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, a lot of the Hurricane Harvey people, though, didn't they get like free hotels and shit like that? Like they flooded
no one
Austin
offered
left
it
and
to
right.
me. So
Well, you probably had to go somewhere.
yeah,
I don't think people are just going around offering. You probably had to like look up the assistance.
you don't know what
But
you
okay.
don't know. So
Well, I mean, it was like everywhere, but I mean, I remember it. I wasn't even in Texas at the time, and I remember seeing it. But go ahead.
yeah, well, I didn't know of that, so lost my car.
Yeah, the car thing. I definitely get that for sure.
And then I already accumulated a lot of debt at this point, and I dropped from my last semester of college. I'm actually just 18 credit hours from getting my bachelor's degree, but I was going through some severe mental health issues at the time. Yeah, I just ended up homeless because of that situation. A friend of mine offered...
Sounds like it's mostly on you, a little bit with the hurricane situation, but... Well, if you were able to afford that place, why couldn't you get another place?
Lyric Terror is big dogging me? What did Lyric Terror say? Whoa, 7 viewers from Lyric Terror. Boom. We love you, bud. Thanks for the big raid. We love you.
All my friends
underwater.
that I knew that were giving me rent for cheap.
Were you in rent for cheap, the house that you lost?
It wasn't my house. I was renting it. So after I dropped out of school, a friend was renting me out a room in his place for $450 a month, which is pretty cheap back in 2017.
No, that's great.
And I studio,
Okay, how long were you homeless? My goodness.
Probably for a year.
A year? You could... I'm so confused.
I was couch surfing for a while. So I would sleep in my car for a few weeks, crash at one.
You lost your car. Dude, this is a fake story. That's why he's like mumbling through it. This guy is literally just like a low IQ liar. Which is, I hate these people so fucking much. I hate them because they delude themselves into thinking that they're getting away with it. This is like insanity. And he's married, he's dating some like dumb bitch who's like trying to drain him, but she doesn't understand that the well is dry.
Friend's couch for a few weeks.
She thinks that he's like some sort of CIA contractor, cyber hacker that's making $200,000 a year and getting $100,000 a year bonuses and shit. Like, dude, she has no clue because bro is just like telling fibs to a stupid bitch.
And just couch surfing.
He's actually just $500,000 in debt. Dude, he said that his mortgage was half. Like, what? Where is the rest? Do you think like banks have somehow approved him a personal line of credit of $250,000? Even then, what is that? That's going to be at like a 12-13% rate. Do you want to be paying 12-13% on $250,000 fucking dollars? And even still, that's like so generous. That's like if he had a good credit rating, which he clearly doesn't. And it's obviously not that. It's got to be credit card debt, right? Bro's paying like 30% on $250,000. Yo, it's bankruptcy time, bub. Hey, Bubba. Luckily, you don't have any equity in your home. Luckily, you don't have any equity in your home because you're losing that. The bank is about to take your home back, and your ass is going to have to go bankrupt, my man.
At the time.
I appreciate you coming over, even though your girlfriend signed you up. I was confused as I have a note here that even though you're completely you're the one that went homeless, and you're like, no, I know more about money than anyone else my age, is what you told Colton. You said, I literally understand money.
Well,
that's what? But you have $250,000 of bad debt. How are you the money guy? The guy that knows everything, yet this is you. Your girlfriend signed you up to be on financial audit. And you're telling the producer coming in, I don't even need to be on this show. What the what am I even doing here? I know everything about money. I know more about money than anyone else my age.
I've been watching a lot of the more recent episodes. My girlfriend's a big fan. And I see the people that
I see you out there, gold digger.
that build up a lot of their credit card debt, buying unnecessary things, eating out all the time, taking trips all the time, Disney, Taylor Swift, stuff like that. And I don't do any of that. And when it comes to using my credit cards, I try and pay off the statement every month.
Okay, you did not pay off this first credit card within the month. You have $250,000 of bad debt. And none of that lines up with anything you're saying. What the are you talking about?
So that card was 12 months, 0% interest, not deferred interest, but 0% interest. And I've basically been waiting for my mom to pay me back on the stuff that was used to start up her massage shop.
What? How much did you give her?
At least $10,000.
Okay, that's $10,000 out of $250,000 of bad debt. I understand $10,000 is a lot, but even still, that doesn't account for $250,000 of bad debt outside of your mortgage, which is an additional.
Finance, and you'd be surprised how many people file for bankruptcy. The ones that do normally do it multiple times in decade or so.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't really understand bankruptcy, if I'm honest. I've never like come across it or had to deal with it. That's more of like a lawyer thing than a finance thing, even. So maybe I've just doxed you. I know it's not good, but it's not that bad. You know.
$250,000.
Yeah, so the other 10,000, I've paid a couple thousand off, which is why the balance is what it is instead of higher. I'm pretty big into guns, and I want to start my own firearms company. So I purchased
What are you not trying to do? This makes no sense.
I have a lot of.
So what'd you
ideas.
do?
I have
How
a lot
much
of
have
big
gone into
plans.
that?
Probably 15,000. I paid close to 5,000 to 6,000 off over the past several months, but I am coming up on the end of that period.
What period? What are you talking about? I'm not seeing debt paid off.
The 0%,
what are you talking about?
The
debt paid
0%
off?
interest.
Where's your debt paid off? I'm not seeing that.
I think this guy is unironically got himself $200,000 in debt based on 0% interest schemes. And what's cooked is that after 0% interest ends, this is how banks make their money. After the 0% interest part ends, if you can't pay that back, it goes up to like 39% interest, and they just start fucking taking your teeth. And I think what bro thinks he's going to do is get $40,000 in debt, 0%. And then by the time that the 12, 13-month waiting period has eclipsed, he'll be making probably hundreds of thousands of dollars from his awesome business. But actually that doesn't happen. And he just is now $30,000 in debt, and he's paying 40% on it. And he goes, okay, well, that business wasn't good. Anyways, my next business. And then he opens up a new credit card account for 0%. And he goes, all right, and now this time, my new business that's going to solve all my problems.
You're $250,000 in bad debt. No, you're not. Every time some people, no, you're literally not. Where is it? I see it in nothing.
Oh, we'll get through some of the stuff.
But you literally just got $50,000 from back pay and used it on endless impulse purchases.
I did go a bit overboard because
A what?
I went overboard.
Huh?
I've been fighting with the VA for 8 years and 6 years going
But
through
you spend
courts
it all
with
on
the VA.
bullshit instead of the stuff that we, as the tax-paying United States, is supposed to be helping you and supporting
Like
you.
you
with.
mentioned earlier, it's an entitlement. The VA determined I'm entitled to that compensation.
Okay,
And
so you're disabled and you didn't use it on anything to help you with your disability?
I go to therapy.
That's not what you used it for. You spent it on bullshit.
Yeah,
you spent it all on
so
bullshit.
I did buy a car.
I don't think that's why we provided it.
I did buy a car, and I use that for therapeutic reasons as well.
What?
Because of my mental health,
What?
I tend
What?
to kind of just drift off. So I
What?
go work on the car, and then it helps me get better. I have something to focus
Mental
on.
disability to you means nothing.
No, it's
That
a
was
big
a
deal.
horrendous definition of mental disability. You literally just took any
Why doesn't
time.
Power Chat have a John Doyle voice or a fucking baked Alaska voice? Fucking Wocky.
Woke!
Anyone says they're mentally disabled, you just took that and made it meaningless.
I'm for a daily. I got to get a.
You. That's the only card you need. Die. Go. What do you mean? Why do you need the other two?
I do my own repairs on the house.
shut the f- up.
I
Who
need a truck
cares?
to move lumber. And when it floods in Houston,
Lumber?
yeah.
Why are you moving lumber?
Because I need to repair the house. I got to get.
What the f- is happening to this house? Check it out. I'll sign that. Mail it directly to you. Go to
Sorry,
down-
I want to hear about bro's money.
Otherwise.com. Okay, financial genius. Why the f do you have $21,101.13 on a Blue Business Plus credit card? Well, your businesses make $0. Tell me, genius, please.
So about $10,000 of it was to help my mom. Start
Great.
up
How much
her
money are
own
you
massage
getting
shop.
from that on a monthly basis?
She's working on
How much money
repaying
are
me.
you getting? That's
nothing.
interesting. How'd that happen? How long has it been open?
About 9 months now.
Oh, wonderful. Why haven't you gotten a penny? Well, it's on a credit card that takes 29 years to pay off. Your girlfriend will have finally graduated high school.
29 years for $66K. That's awesome, dude. He's on a 29-year payment plan. He's on a 30-year mortgage for that debt. Don't worry about it, dude. It's only going to triple.
So my mom has some financial struggles as well, and
Oh, good. That's who I give 10,000 hours to.
she's been using the money to pay off her other debts. And I love my
This is literally, it's like an insane multi-generational debt scheme
mom.
where there's no scheme. It's only debt.
Help her out. She raised me.
You can love someone and not support their bad behavior also while your entire life $250,000 in bad debt.
I think I have the cash tucked away somewhere to pay that off.
That's
if I
for
needed
minimum
to.
payments? That's what
Objectively,
he's
no, I
paying,
have
dude.
all your savings here, buddy. Your best account is an investment account, and it doesn't even cover a quarter of that. In fact, it only
Do
covers
we
10%
deserve
of that.
usury?
That's
The
a-
goyim deserve usury. That's the final red pill before you become Jewish, like me. That's the final red pill, is that the goyim deserve usury.
your entire deposition. It only covers 5% of your entire deposition. You're shut the fuck up. That's not true. You're a liar. Shut
I
up.
have enough to cover that card at
You-
least.
First of all, but then you would have to sell. You'd have to pay taxes. You'd be shut up. And also, even still, you gave someone who's irresponsible, bad with money when you can't pay off your debt. You might be able to pay off a card, 10% of your total bad debt position, 5% of your total debt position. So shut the fuck up. Stop putting yourself on this elevated level. You're not there. You're not the guy.
Oops.
That's kind of fucking stupid, I'll be honest. But what's not is actually getting rug and mud.
States, we have the Second Amendment. We
We
can build our
certainly
own
do, but you
guns.
need licenses to
No,
sell them. If it's
I'm
a
not
gun,
selling corn and you resell it for profit later on.
okay, I'd say half an eye, but
Narrow visioned, would you say? They can be used for a wide variety of situations, and a good suit will last you a lifetime.
great. And you're not doing it any justice right now. Like what? Guns, and then to your mom, which would be a cash advance anyway. Like I don't understand that. Or did she spend it on the credit card? How'd that work?
She purchased items on the credit card, and then she would pay me back.
Oh, 2 months, and then it goes to 26.74%. At least it's not deferred interest. But oh my, this is about to be bad.
Yeah, so
Bad.
I can acknowledge it's bad, and that's why I'm not panicking too much about it because I do have money around. Like, yeah, do
Not
I?
enough. Oh my gosh, buddy, you are so broken on this. You can pay off a card of your $250,000 of bad debt, though. You can pay off maybe 25, and of which you'd have to pay exit, maybe penalties and taxes. So maybe not even the full card. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where this arrogance comes from, this hubris, the self-confidence that you can take care of shit. When mathematically, you can pay off.
Dude, this is us, basically. We're him, and John Doyle is the Asian dude. Not panicking, cortisol low. This is the face of a fucking panicking right here, all right? Dude, just trust the plan. Trust the plan. He can pay it off, dude.
Off at best 5% of your debt before taxes and fees. 5%. And you're comfortable? What is wrong with you? That makes no sense. Your girlfriend was right.
I was living pretty comfortably until
Was.
a year
I don't give
ago.
a f about was. Was means nothing. I don't give a shit if you was living bad years ago. If you are now living good. But it's the opposite, and I only care about the fact that you are now living like shit.
Boom.
I don't think it's all my fault, though.
Oh, whose fault is it? No account of $99.
All right, what do
If
we
you're
have here?
good, if you have experience of what you do, and I believe you could actually use that. I believe you can use that because I think you do have skills in your position. I mean, I'll get you a course career certification to extra boost your resume. That'll help you. A lot of people in the audience have converted those into six-figure jobs, so I'll get you one of those for free. Up to you which one you want. But certainly in the tech world, if you want to keep doing that, I think they
He's
actually
like a
have something quality assurance related.
guy.
I might be mistaken on that, but I'll get you set up with
QA.
a free course career certification for sure. Okay, so what's going on with Synchrony?
What's the balance on that one?
Well, $1,899. Been in charge of
So I think that was
Carnival
from
Dream?
Carnival
Carnival
Dream,
Dream?
a cruise.
Oh
That was,
my cock. Oh, its current balance is substantially higher. Oh, its current balance is substantially me and my entire life. Pull it up. Pull it up, you little tit. It is $10,000. Never mind. You don't need to pull it up. It is $10,111.74. What the fuck are you doing, you little
What?
shit?
That should be like 8,000 tops.
Nope, because you already had a balance there. Tops. Shut up. What were you doing? What'd you do?
I was buying
You bought
art.
art on a cruise?
Yeah. I had no decorations in my house. I've been there for 3
You
years.
don't need So I don't want to hear mental health. I don't want to hear homelessness because of VA. You're choosing to buy $9,000 of art, $8,212 of art on a cruise because you didn't have art in a house. You're not a victim of this world.
Nice.
You are the victim of yourself.
The
You
walls
can't
in my
control
house
your
are
shit.
bare white. It feels like being in a mental
It doesn't
institute.
matter. And also, here's the thing. Go to at home, spend a few $100 and you're fine. You didn't need to do thousands of dollars on art.
It was a good investment. That's what the cruise people told me.
Dude, he totally does this in front of his girl. This is how he has a girlfriend. He does this in front of his girl. His girl was standing there, and bro is like, well, I'm a multi-million-dollar genius businessman with 13 businesses, and believe it or not, I actually work for the U.S. Army as a fucking super hacker, and they pay me $100,000 bonus, so $8,000 of art, that's nothing to me.
So you fall for everything,
was a
including
good
your
deal.
mom.
Yeah,
Can he at least sell the art? No, the bank gets the art.
I love
Maybe
my
the bank can sell it. Hopefully
It's
for the
business.
bank.
I'm here to help her.
Yeah, but encouraging bad behavior while you get sold into solar, while you get sold into art on a cruise. Art on a cruise. Just hear those words. Art on a cruise. You think that's where the successful art collectors buy their art, guy?
Oh, it was through Park West, which is, as they pitch in their line, the #1 art dealer in the world.
Buddy,
So,
you are willing to be sold on anything.
regardless of where
you
the
are
art
willing
comes
to be
from,
sold.
it's art.
Good, sell it.
Maintains its value.
Good, sell it.
I
Then.
can.
You got
I
to
can
pay
make
off
that
that.
money
You
back.
can't.
Oh, I can, but I also got
Sell
them
it.
framed. I'd be upside down quite significantly. I don't see the
Why?
purpose on it. Because
Why?
I had to get some of the
Why?
art framed, and that cost money. It costs a lot more money than I thought it would.
How much?
For 6 of the art pieces, it was about $5,000.
Dude. Okay. Semi-attractive gold digger, leave him, date Brandon. You'll be better off, Brandon. You'll be attracted to her. It's fine. This guy is insane. He will fall for anything. Bing Bing is out. Bing Bing is out. B-Dog is in, okay?
I don't think she would leave me.
Why? How? What do you have? What are you offering? This makes no sense. You're insane. This art thing, $5,000 of frames, your mom's business, and this moronic solar shit. And then your endless businesses that you start and can't do anything. Thousands on gun manufacturing of which you have no license for. Buddy, you are insane.
Yeah, well, I don't need a license yet for the gun stuff. But
Okay, show me a picture of painting. Best one. Or let's just see them all. Let's just see them all. Who painted them?
have you heard of Thomas Kincaid?
I actually think so. I actually think so.
Yeah. So
I haven't.
maybe
I'm like a retard. Thomas Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid. Nerves. Thomas Kincaid. Wow, very nice. It is nice. I like it. It kind of looks like it's AI though. I'm kind of like mind raped a little bit.
let me find the
And the originals?
the more expensive pieces. Yes,
And the not more expensive pieces?
those were a really good deal and group bundled. They're still
Those
signed.
art pieces are literally there to scam 85-year-olds. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
Signed. They're still numbered. Value.
Buddy. You dumbass. Here. I just gave you something just as valuable. Dude, you
Were a really good deal and group bundled. The more expensive pieces, yes.
and the not more expensive pieces?
Those were a really good deal and group bundled. They're still signed. They're still numbered.
Wait, what? Are they prints?
Or let's just see them all. Let's just see them all. Who painted them?
Have you heard of Thomas Kincaid?
I actually think so.
Yeah. So maybe let me find the
And the originals?
The more expensive pieces, yes.
And
Oh, dude, no way. He's actually raped. They're prints.
the not more expensive pieces?
Those were a really good deal and group bundled.
That's crazy.
Signed. They're still numbered. Tell you.
Buddy. You dumbass. Here. I just gave you something just as valuable. Dude, you are a moron.
This could be worth big money someday. Someone got a
Dude, I bet the signature's printed too.
Steve Jobs for an
Start a
autograph.
screen recording.
That's so insane, dude. I could never imagine buying something expensive from a fucking gift shop. Well, I can because everything at a gift shop is overpriced, right? But like, bro literally walked into a gift shop and then tried to furnish his home with fucking art he was buying there. That's so insane. Holy shit.
I sign all our cookbooks and meal plans, so I'm decreasing the value daily. Well, there's the frames. Great. I want to see what the art looks like. Okay, is this the art if I click on these?
Oh, bro, it's so tiny. $5,000. Justice League and all related characters. Bro, they're Marvel. Justice League, or what is that? DC. Justice League and all related characters he got for $300.
Probably won't show up bigger. That's part of the invoice. So I have the paintings themselves.
Oh, dude, and it's Hanna-Barbera. It's the Flintstones.
Goodness.
Looks good on it.
They're all soy. They're all soy.
That one looks
Why are
AI
you hating on
generated
it?
because it looks AI generated. Okay, let's go here. Okay, this one's okay, but it also just looks like a classic. I'm in a hotel that hasn't been renovated in 30 years painting, so I don't know why you'd want that anywhere.
It
Again,
fits
this
my
one
house
looks
vibe.
AI generated. I know that actually. I know this one. What is that one original?
No.
The one that's actually recognizable.
I think I got
old school. This is in a church that that was built 40 years ago. This one is actually halfway decent, but still like.
Bro, we spent $5,000 putting frames on fucking shitty prints, dude.
Again, that looks like AI generate. Oh, buddy. Oh, you f***ed it. Oh, you are so. I'm sorry. Why is she with you? I have no idea. I'm gonna call her in the post show. We're calling her in the post show. Okay, so minimum monthly payment now must be like, I don't know, what is it? You know what it is?
So that one's 18.
I feel so smart. I buy art from eBay. I got a you know, in like animated shows and movies, I got a few of those. I got like the original cell art signed by the person who the director of the movie. I think it's really cool. That was I gotta buy more of those. I want more. But I think it's really cool.
Month deferred
I want to get a
interest.
SpongeBob one. That's the one. That's what I've been kind of hunting for recently. Is an original cell shading of a SpongeBob frame. They'll sell like each frame, the original cell, because like back when they hand drew them, you know, they had to draw out the entire thing, and you know, to however the fuck they did it. You know what I mean? But you can buy those, and I like that because they're like actual history. You know, it's like a real NFT. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter. What is the minimum monthly payment is my question that I asked.
I don't know the minimum, but
what is the minimum, you
I don't know, but I'm gonna put $450 towards it to pay off the whole balance.
Well, you basically have to, so I will put that in parentheses, but $450. Sure, the minimum is
Yeah,
like
Ralph Bakshi.
$150. I'll do that. My goodness. Answer questions, piece of Sapphire, what's going on?
That's what I use to purchase the
Asian people shouldn't smoke weed. Dude, that's so real. That's so real. You can't take it, dude. Asian people with weed is similar to like Native Americans with alcohol. They can't handle it. It ruins their entire life. It just cooks them, dude.
frame
I'm
for
gonna
some of the
die.
art pieces that I just showed
I'm
you.
gonna absolutely die. You moron. You and the lady that did 15,000 hours or whatever it was for.
Dude, I wonder what I wonder what eBay has right now. I don't want to cue you guys into this alpha. I don't want to be betting against you guys. Let me check eBay real quick. You got me thinking about it. SpongeBob sell frame. Do they have anything? They don't sign these ones, which pisses me off. They got a SpongeBob Season 1 cell frame. It's not a good one. Does this dox me? Let me just open the image. They got this one up for sale. Right, but isn't this cooler? Obviously, you'd have to, go around and find a better version of it. But I feel like that's cool. Yo, Rock Bottom production cell. Yo, Pog. Check this out. You could be the proud owner of this. Wow, very cool. And it's nice, too. It's painted with, like, real ink and shit. It's not just a shitty print. Wow, Rock Bottom. Very cool. I'm sure the SpongeBob ones are going to be crazy because everyone wants to buy them. Uh-oh. Whoa, this one's $500? One sec. Dude, this one is $500. You could own this for $500. $500. You could own this. Look at that. $500. That could be yours.
I have pictures overseas. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you guests on the show? What is wrong with you?
I gotta hang it up.
I got this original from an Episcopal church closing. Isn't it? Yeah, that is really cool, actually. It's pretty pog. Should I show it, or is it going to dox you?
It protects the art. It helps maintain the value. It's a good long-term investment.
I can show it. All right. Look how nice I am. Not just showing it. Isn't that kind of cool? My voice is so fucked, boys. I don't know what I've done to myself. I feel like that's pretty poggers. It's fun. Is that yeah, it is. It's fabric or whatever, thread. It's knitted, crocheted something. That's cool. I like the reflection too. The reflection works really well done.
Maybe I'll pass it down to my kids someday.
Kids? What kids? Do you have kids?
No.
Oh. And is she going to let you breed her while you're doing all this? Are you going to show up with that sick stash, sick beard?
She's been asking about it.
She's been asking about it
getting
as
married.
you've been everything up and she makes no money and she has to send you to a show 3 hours away.
I'm teaching her about financial stuff.
You're teaching her?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So she's going to double this situation. She's going to accumulate her own $250,000 of bad debt.
I'm hoping she can learn from my mistakes.
You haven't. You're justifying everything here. You're making excuses. Mental health. Shut up. Shut up. Have you hung the paintings?
No, they won't be ready till May.
How?
Because it's all handmade framing. It's not like your Walmart or Home Goods.
It's all handmade framing.
What's wrong with those?
These are valuable. Some of them are originals. And
he's gonna have kids, and they're gonna go into debt to pay off his debt, like he's doing to his mom.
I think good
opened
pieces
a
of
credit
art.
card. What, a few months ago for this?
So the
Moron.
The sapphire I've had open.
When can we have the $300 Kamasta authentic bathwater? Yo, Kamasta, you want to team up on that? Sell some of your bathwater? I think that would make some money, actually. Dude, Augustus alone would be, that'd be like $200,000 a year income from Augustus.
For about 2 years.
Okay, and then you maxed it out with this because when?
It's not maxed out. I have a $17,000
It's not maxed out,
limit.
but you put a shit ton of money on it.
I did, yes.
When?
This was in February.
Last month.
Yeah.
You pathetic worm.
Well, so I got the art with the synchrony in January, and then the art arrived at my house in February, and I took it.
What the fuck is wrong with you, you moron? $54 a month is your minimum monthly payment. Oh, this year alone, $900 of fees.
Well,
what was that?
That's part of the fee itself. So I
what?
did get.
What was that?
So
the sapphire fee.
Yeah, $795 is a sapphire
What was
fee.
the other for $200 for?
I did make a late payment. I know you're gonna yell at me.
Why? Well, not a $200 late payment though. You're late. You're buying paintings and frames for thousands while being late on the cards for those very things. You are such a
The late
piece
fee
of
was
piece of shit.
The late fee was
What
from
the f***
before
is wrong with
I bought
you?
the framing. The late fee was from before I bought the framing.
Alta Infinity bullshit. Then firearms $112. Interest is accruing. It's all fucking stupid. It's stupid. You're being stupid. Well, you're also considering a brand new deal that you're getting sold on from AT&T, offering 4 new phones for you for your 6 lines.
The phones were free.
What?
The phones were free. They could sign with us
You've
for 3
already
more
done it.
years. No,
You've
I
already
haven't
done
done
it.
it yet. I'm thinking about it.
Buddy, you need to be done being sold to. You need to get into sales because the best salesmen are the easiest to sell to. You need to get into sales. You're a moron.
I used to do life insurance, and I was not a good sales.
Oh, shit. Then how are you so easy to sell to? You're so easy to roll over.
I think to myself, and I
Is that what you consider betrayal, your sales that don't end up being good? Because that's what you're going to claim a disability from these as well. Buddy, with interest and fees, it's almost $1,000. What is wrong with you? I don't understand. You have several business lines for your phones. Your phones have several business lines.
So one
Your businesses? Those businesses that we talked about earlier that make zero.
He needs 6 phones for his 15 businesses. Okay.
Hey,
the that
I
was-
have 1 phone number.
That's good. Are you transferred money for the car, flew in to buy it, and
Flew into where?
to Wisconsin?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I should, because I want to be a big supporter on everything. And you just put it all on this card. $1,397.38 and $50. How many monitors did you get her?
2.
She needs 1.
One for her game, one for her.
Is she streaming yet?
I got
she's
3. I got 3 monitors.
working on
Go
it.
yourself. She can do that when she streams. Then mouse,
You
keyboard,
need at least 2 monitors.
pad, all that good stuff, I assume.
1 for gooning, 1 for streaming.
Yes.
You.
How is she going to use a PC without that?
How's she going to get a job?
She can get a remote job.
She
using
should get
the
a job
computer.
now. If she has time to stream, she has.
No, spending $1,200 on monitors though is kind of wild. So she's got better monitors than me. I can't think. Wait, how much do I spend on a computer monitor? I feel like only ever like $250. Right? Like that's how much a computer monitor costs. He spent $1,200, so he spent $600 a monitor. That's crazy on a girl gamer.
Time to clean. Nailed it.
I'm pushing her to getting her GED to finish her education. I'm also pushing
Why
her
doesn't she
to
do that instead of stream? Make this a win. Make this what she gets because you have to baby her because you found someone while she was in high school.
Well, that's the agreement. I
You
made
became
with
her daddy.
I told her like, look, I'm not going to get you your $6,000 gaming PC.
The peripherals you should have gotten if she completes her GED.
gaming PC. $6,000 gaming PC. Well, maybe $4,000 of that is RAM. My PC cost $2,000 and it's fucking awesome.
PC. If she, first of all, you can't even afford a $6,000 gaming PC. How are we even having that conversation?
I told her no.
No, you
she's
should
the
have told
one
her
that
no on
approached
this.
me with it.
She gets this with GED. She gets that with a job.
There's more stuff that she wanted to get, and I told her no. Like once I see
I
her
gotta talk to this
following through
woman.
with her
I understand
commitments-
why she's saying you'll go into debt for her. So Amex, you owe $454. What did you do on here?
I use that one for gas and groceries, and for my Amazon purchases too, for things around the
How much do you
house.
spend going out to eat on a monthly basis?
Yours was $3,000, but it lasted over a decade. Yeah, I bought this one in 22. But I feel like that was like the prime time to be buying a computer was 2022. Am I crazy? Like RAM was super cheap. I got 64 gigs of RAM for like literally like $200. Yeah, the graphics card. I remember thinking to myself how cheap everything was because I got a computer probably about 10 years ago, And I remember that was like super fucking expensive and cooked. Like the graphics, you know, a graphics card that was decent was like $1,000 in itself, you know?
It varies wildly. I cut back a lot for myself.
When?
A while ago, like especially after
1080T, I think is what I had. Didn't that cost like $600 back in like 2017, 2016. I got the 1080T, I think.
my pay got cut to 60K. Because I used to go out at least once a week, especially with
Once
my
a
roommate.
week? Okay. $454.27. Minimum monthly payment $40.
Yeah, so for that one,
Oh bullshit, dude! It's okay. Here's him cutting back. Uber Eats, Uber Trip, Uber Eats. Autism help?
so that, I was on the cruise. My friend's wife, I always accuse her of being autistic, and she's like, "I'm not autistic." I'm like, "Okay, go take this test."
Dude, you paid $20 for that.
You.
Go f yourself. I have no sympathy. Uber Eats, Uber One, Uber Trip, Uber Eats.
My
Oh
girlfriend's
fuck!
a
Shut
picky.
the f up. Here we go. Carnival, 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 Carnival. You're spending hundreds of dollars per thing I just said there, plus 1,000. You're ridiculous, dude. This trip, this Carnival cruise trip, which is one of the more affordable vacations, you spent like what 40,000 on with the paintings and everything, buddy. You went insane. On a cruise trip, you spent like $40,000.
Okay, for the cruise itself, it was
For,
maybe
by the
like
way,
800 bucks.
Carnival.
With black people. The black people cruise.
Carnival.
It was for her friend's birthday.
Carnival you
I like
spent
to party.
40,000 on. Do I need to say this again? Carnival.
There's no way it's 40,000. Maybe
It's up
maybe
there, buddy.
maybe 12,000.
No, it's more than that. With the paintings and everything, on here alone was like almost 12. You're by thinking that. Trading View. You're paying for Trading View? What, are you going to be a day trader now for your mental health? Trading View? F you, Trading View. What
I
Trading
made
View?
good money last year.
Oh my goodness. What did you make?
Like 28,000
Profit.
profit.
Did you pay taxes?
Yes. I pay taxes.
And how much have you made this year?
So the most recent tax period, I ended up losing 50,000.
I thought so.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is so in 2024. Wow, that's insane. Do you guys want to see that? Look. Here is the period where bro was able to make 20K. From here to here, he somehow made money on the stock market. That's some really good day trading right there. Nice. Yeah, to December, because that's when you got to do your tax. So yeah, he somehow managed to make profit when the general market, industrial market was up. The industrial market was up 20%. That's awesome, dude. You're really good at that. You're a really good day trader. And when the NASDAQ was up 30%, you made 20,000. But now that the market's a bit choppy, you've lost 50.
Shut the f up. Go f yourself. Uber Eats, Uber Trip, vending machine. Yeah, more energy drinks. Use your gaming
Just
stuff.
you wait, whereas he's going to make it big with his next idea. Yeah, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, so bro's just been fraud maxing, I think. Bro's just been like going into insane debt to convince some 18-year-old white girl that he's like a multi-millionaire. But actually he's just like debt maxing and acting smug about everything.
Dude, much more cheap. Uber Trip, garlic sushi, Met Rex, Iron didn't fit something, I don't know. Jack's X Zing coach plan, $83. What's that?
So that was an online coaching thing, which was on a yearly renewal basis, and they do it through the app itself. I didn't realize I was on the annual.
Wrong with you?
Is that RuneScape?
I canceled it as soon as I saw the
$70.14
charge.
Citizens Pay. You pay this off every month, though, so I'm not freaking out about it.
Yeah, I got one more payment on that, and that's done.
Okay, so I'm not writing that down. Same with this Blue Cash. Spend this much and you don't have the app? There's 5 things in his cart. Let's see. including
That'll run
AC.
for like an hour.
$1,000 here. What is,
That's a first aid kit.
dude? How much gauze does people need to buy? Medic crap. You bought like 1 trillion pounds of adhesive bandage shit.
I was a medic. Yeah,
You was a medic.
I had access to a supply room with tons of stuff. I'm not used to budgeting when it comes to
Why do
medical
you
supplies.
need this much wrap? What's happening when you step outside in Houston? Buddy,
Houston's
you
a
just
dangerous
buy.
city.
You just buy to buy. You just buy to buy. Endless battery banks. Oh my goodness. Gun case. Buddy. Energy drinks galore.
He
And
needs
liquid
it.
death
His
sparkling
girlfriend's a
energy
gamer,
drinks.
dude.
Gamer subs, man. Gamer subs. That's all. Gamersubs.gg. Code Caleb. Okay. This is so stupid. Good leap. Oh. Okay. $60,000 here. What is this?
So that is one of 2 installments of a solar loan.
Oh, wow. That's a shit.
No way! No way! They sold his ass on solar. He literally is a fucking call machine, dude. Bro, I got a fucking bridge to sell this guy, dude. This is so awesome.
Ton of solar. What did you do?
So the
He
issue
put solar on the house that he has no equity on.
I was having was
Dude, the bank is going to be really happy about that. Whoa, thanks. You put solar on our house.
I was continuously having power outages with all the storms, and I was also paying quite a bit for electricity.
I would get a gas generator or like a battery with one solar panel that maintains during the power outages.
Well-
if you're getting outages during storms, solar's not great during storms.
Yeah, but working from home, the battery the gas generator is not going to run the AC. I'm not going to be able to work inside the house when it's 100 degrees in there.
Doesn't answer how solar's not great during a storm.
Not initially, but if the power's still out, as it has been, like I've been 8 days without power, what am I going to do? Go to a hotel, pay $150 a day? Bring my
Potentially
equipment
life
to
or
the
death,
hotel?
but either way, $150 a day or $417 a month forever.
Well, at the time
Because
when
that's
I
what
got
you're
the
paying
solar,
forever.
I was making potentially $1,000 a day. So
Making
yeah,
potentially, something tells me that didn't happen.
the way I looked at
Oh
it,
my! You get sold on everything.
the way I looked at it, if I'm
me.
losing $1,000 a day, and to insure myself against that,
$1,000
I
a
have
day.
so
Your energy cost was not $1,000 a day.
from my job because I work remote and I need electricity. A gas generator isn't going to give me the type of electricity I need to run my equipment without damaging it. So from my job, I make an hourly, but I also make overtime and commission
With
based
the
on
one
the
battery
commissions.
bank, though, you can set it to run only critical things, though, including
That'll
AC.
run for like an hour. They told me it would essentially put my. This is what I ended up. I make an hourly, but I also make over.
critically on you can set things up. Another 46,763. You're over $100,000 in solar debt with minimum monthly payments $750,000 or $700 because this is $268.10.
Yeah, so
Bro is $100K in for fucking solar power. I don't know anything about solar loans. Is that in Texas? Don't they have like preference? Won't the state help you pay that? Am I crazy? This is actually your typical worker. The country is broke. Yeah, I think so. Does anybody know about that? Has anybody gotten solar? What do they help you with? Let me ask Grok. Get that big dick energy. Grok, my buddy lives in Texas and he is in 100K debt to solar. What does the state gov offer for solar power subsidies? All right, let me just see what he says.
7% interest rate. 7% interest
Walk, help me. 7% isn't too bad.
rate. Not even good.
yeah, so this
Not even good.
this is what ended up happening. So for
I mean, with this federal funds rate, 7% is pretty good.
for the first time the solar happened.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
I was having
What?
really high
Hello?
electricity costs
Oh,
because
yeah?
the roof was going out, and I paid to have the roof replaced. And then I was still spending a lot of money on electricity bills.
You put money towards everything. There is not something you don't immediately go into.
I take care of the stuff that I have.
You spend more than anyone in the history of the world.
It would lead to bigger expenses.
Texas state government doesn't offer direct solar subsidies, rebates, or cash incentives for homeowners. No statewide program pays you to install solar, forgives debt, or gives state tax credit. The only real statewide incentive from the Texas state government is the 100% renewable systems property tax exemption. Your solar panels and the added home value they create are completely exempt from your property taxes. Oh. Oh, he doesn't even get any help for this. Wow, that's crazy. I thought that Texas did more. Damn, that's insane. So he doesn't have to pay if his house cost $100,000 and now his house costs, or maybe I guess there could be federal tax credit. All right, what about federal? All right, I'll ask Guac. But he's not getting any help. I thought that they helped you out, but if his house costs $100,000 and the solar system costs $10,000, they're not charging him property tax on the $10,000 of created value.
This is if I didn't fix the roof. So I agree
with fixing the roof, but then you cope the out of the solar and everything else.
Yeah. So for the solar on the first installment, they told me it would
30% credit on his 2025 tax returns. I see.
Essentially put my electricity use to zero because I was paying close to $500 a month on electricity.
$32,000 on whatever this is with a minimum monthly payment of $635.47. What is this? What is this at 13% interest rate of death? What did you get?
That's probably the BMW. Yeah, that
13% interest rate personal loan on a BMW, finance charge $13,753.
He bought a BMW.
I can make good money back if I
Yeah,
fix it
well,
up.
you're gaining 13% interest on it, losing. This is so stupid. And hasn't it broken down? Right? Isn't that what you told me? Buddy, I'm just going to keep going. This is so stupid. We have another car loan, Kia this time.
Oh, he bought her a car.
Yes.
Of $26,151.25. If you didn't go advocate that you were betrayed, there's no way you could afford these minimum monthly payments. I don't even know if you can anymore because this one's an additional $510.72 a month that you just purchased last year of $26,151. Now,
Again, I got that when I was making
How much is the Kia
$200,000
worth?
at the time. I think $25,000.
okay, 23.
Okay, so upside down a little on it.
By 3, I would sell it, I would borrow the difference, and I would get a $10,000 everyday car. You're not willing to do that, I can already tell, because you know more than anything, and you came here because your girlfriend applied, so I don't even give a...
Instead of paying $10,000 on the car, I can use it towards fixing up the BMW. And I have
That wasn't the
Hummer.
point. It was to erase that debt, and that's why this is not worth even pushing back on this. Shut the fuck up. House, $287,000. That actually makes sense for a house in Houston, and 55 cents with a minimum monthly payment interest rate of 6%. Minimum monthly payment kind of chunky. Oh wait, yeah, it's because that. The escrow's heavy. $2,866.81 a month. Yeah, I'll do that. Why is there more? What's PCI, preferred credit?
So that was for a water softener system on the house.
Dude, there's nothing you don't spend tens of thousands of dollars on.
This was my justification for the water
Oh, yeah,
softener.
let's hear this justification.
This is my justification.
We do have hard water.
I was
What,
spending.
the water was hard?
So I actually wanted to do. I in the past shows I've seen,
It leaves stains, so...
you're always talking shit about the water softener system.
Maybe
And
if
I'd
you
like to
can't
give a
afford
demo.
it. If you can't afford it.
So I consider it an investment because it's going to cut down my costs on how much.
Bro, the bank is gonna take your fucking house from you. Bro, I hope you liked being homeless. If you liked being homeless, I got good news for you. What does $100,000 of solar look like, by the way? This bro has like an entire, dude, can you imagine how hot that shit gets? Your house is gonna catch on fire. Bro's entire roof must be solar panels. That's so insane. 100,000.
I'm spending on laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent, body wash, shampoo.
Okay, you owe $9,517 with the minimum monthly payment of $131. 11 years to pay off. 11 years. So you better be saving that shit.
You saw the
better
liquid deaths
save.
on my Amazon.
You better
I was spending $100 a month on those,
Well,
and I
you're
haven't
losing
bought them
$96 a month. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
student loans.
saving
Here
money.
we go. Here we go. What are we doing? Okay, me, man. Oh, you get every debt, $40,000, $162.61. What's your minimum monthly payment? Here it is. Fucking me. $368.28. College dropout, that's okay. I did the same thing. I'm going to continue. SoFi checking. I liked them at some point, but now they actually kind of suck. I prefer Chime. Chime's great. You can get $350 signing up with my link. Doesn't matter. Plus, you're getting a shitty rate of 0.5%, so I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Okay, yeah, checking account, a little bit of savings. All adds up to paying off 5% of your debt if you wanted to. Just mostly transferring things back and forth, nothing too crazy here. Same with that. Okay, 2,000 and that, nothing happened. 465 in that, down from 480. Just probably the fee. 1,500 in that. Why do you have so many accounts with just random 1,000 there, 1,500 there?
Like
just consolidate yourself, man. What a mess.
After I open my business account, I get solicitations
so
like,
stupid.
open account with us, we'll give you money.
Don't.
And I'm about to open
Oh, you
another one
can, but just
potentially
like
with
close
Chime.
and then move.
Okay, that's a good plan.
Well, the Chime one, because you're able to open that, but at least it's at a high savings rate, where this Capital One, it's a 0. Like 0.000, whatever it is. And then, yeah, this 6,000.
No, he makes $60,000 a year salary, apparently. But he, wow, $6,000 equity holdings, all in security. He's got a margin account.
Into this SoFi Invest, that might be where they're okay. But still, you want to be able to connect your investments to budgeting apps as well. And then
None of his businesses make any money.
yeah, okay,
He doesn't
so
do anything with
25,000
any
in the self-directed, but you
Minus 31K. Minus 31K. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Fuck. Holy shit. How do you do that?
It's at 27,000 right now.
no.
I'm making a
But
little
you've
money.
contributed 56,000, so
No way. He's contributed 56,000. Wait, that's all the money. He's lying about making 30% last year. He's contributed 56,000. Am I crazy? That's all money. That's all your money. This is minus 25,000 plus 31,000 is 56,000. Where's the 30% you made day trading last year, dog?
7,000 right now.
no.
I'm making a
But
little
you've
money.
contributed 56,000, so
That's where I lost big last month or last year.
Well, this is his day trading. Oh, for fuck's
No,
sake!
it wasn't
So
from-
it's actually down,
so
man.
yeah,
What, swing trading?
I did lose a lot. Where I went wrong is I got into options. I was making.
Oh my god. Dude, every dumbass. Dude, I literally remember the day this happened. I remember I was it was like a couple years ago, and I remember Dalton was doing this arc where he wanted to pretend like he was the Wolf of Wall Street and that he knew about investing. And I remember watching that stream because, dude, every dumb piece of shit retard thinks that they're going to get into options and they're going to start making a bunch of money. Dude, Dalton started talking about how you need to get into options, and he started giving like a completely incorrect explanation of how they work and all of that. And I literally remember watching the stream and like having a panic attack that like he was gonna bankrupt all of you guys. Dude, I know this story makes me sound like a good guy or whatever the fuck, but I remember literally like having a panic, and this is when I was like cool with Dalton too, so I didn't even want to call him out, but I was like, dude, if anybody listens to this advice, they're gonna fucking rape themselves. Like, this is like a self-rape tutorial that bro is just given about trading options on margin. And I remember the next day I did a stream, and like the first hour I was like literally just like sitting there like trying my hardest to like debunk him without referencing his stream or like explaining specifically that it was him who had said this. But I was just like, you know, some people have been giving really bad advice and you can't do that, and if you've heard people saying this, you shouldn't be doing this. But it's like the classic a brief rundown of how options work, right? Or like trading options on margins, okay? Is like say that you know, fucking Jew Inc., you know, they made a bet 6 months ago that, you know, that like I don't know, Coke would go up, right? And Coke has gone down, right? And these options are about to expire in 30 days, okay? You can come in and you can buy these Coke options here from the guy. I'll put that in green. You can buy these bad Coke options from them right here, right? And they'll be really, really cheap, okay? And it'll be really, really cool. And if Coke instead goes up, that's going to give you like a supercharged gain. You're not just going to make the gain here. You're going to make the gain that they predicted, right? You can go and like essentially make a massive gain and it'll be super cool, right? But if it goes down, you are going to get raped to literal death. And you're going to have to pay out. And for most people, if you don't know what you're doing, you are essentially just paying Jew Inc. so that they don't have to take that full loss. You're paying Jew Incorporated on their bad bets. You're essentially writing a check to Jew Incorporated and saying, here you go. I'm sorry, Mr. Shlomo. I'm sorry you made a bad bet. Here I am. I'll take the risk for you. I'll take the insane risk for you. I'll compensate you for your bad bet. I wouldn't want to see a Jewish person lose money on a trade. And they end up eating it completely and just getting raped to death. You're essentially just like the greatest goy for Jew Incorporated. But like retards like this guy in Dalton, they don't understand that. They think that they are somehow going to be tricking the $1 trillion investment banks. Which is that has always been my philosophy, is that you should be on Team Jews when it comes to your money. I've been saying this, you need to be on Team Jew, okay? Because they always win, and even when they don't win, they find a way to win anyways. So what you want to do is you want to say, hello Jew Inc., please invest my money for me. Hello Jew Inc., please add this money to your assets under management. I will pay you a fee of, 0.5%, and you can look out for my money for me. Thank you, Mr. Jew. And believe it or not, that actually works out pretty well for you, because, Jew Inc. is going to be making 40% this quarter. You're going to be making 40% too, but you're going to have to be paying them, 0.5% for the privilege. That's the Goy tax. Just pay your Goy tax and enjoy the benefits of Jew Incorporated. You don't have to be like this guy or Dalton who think that you're going to bet against Jew Inc. and that Jew Inc. is wrong. The $1 trillion Jew Incorporated is wrong, actually. The one thing that they do, which they have gained $1 trillion from doing, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and you do instead.
No, you try to do everything, and that's why I'm just like, buddy, you know what you need?
What do
Simplicity. You're trying to do everything. Use the budgeting app. Use the mine card.
The funniest thing is that Wolf of Wall Street is literally doing that. People don't understand how the Wolf of Wall Street wasn't doing options betting. He was selling options betting to people. Not literally, but that's what he was doing. He was selling people risky dog shit. He was selling them risky dog shit penny stocks and raking in commissions. He wasn't assuming any fucking risk for that. Okay, he was going, hey, dude, I'll like, you want to buy some dog shit gamble? Sure, you make that gamble, but pay me 50% of the purchase price for the privilege of gambling. So, and for some reason, people are always like, I'm like the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm gonna make a shitty gamble and pay somebody 50% for the privilege. Okay, dude. Yeah, so you're the fucking mailman on the phone in Wolf of Wall Street. You're not the guy making the sale to the stupid mailman.
Card that builds credit. Just use those simple things, a high-yield savings account, follow basic personal finance rules, get a certification, get a good job, live a good life. Stop trying to be
dude, so true. BlackRock has Aladdin. Their trading platforms are doing that shit better than you. They like I just can't emphasize enough that you are not going to beat long-term $1 trillion investment bank if that's your business model.
Free bucket
unless you're like an actual genius. I hate saying that because like obviously you can. There are things that you can do which are like smart as like a day trader, but I don't feel like it's not, the people who always think that they're the geniuses are always the Daltons of the world,
opportunity ever created. It is f***ing you. You're a perfect example of that. Use your privileged positions, man. Use your privileged position and don't f*** it up. Let me get your minimum monthly payments outside of your mortgage. It's going to be a lot. Okay, so not mortgage, and this is why, you need that disability, because without it, you would have negative every month, $3,185.09. Mortgage is $2,866.81. Okay, utility, gas, electric, all of that, plus internet, how much?
Probably $700 a month.
Fuck my life. Phone bill. You're on millions of phones.
$260 a month.
Gas is vroom, vroom, drive, drive. How much?
About $30 a month.
Okay. Car insurance?
$300 a month for 3 cars.
See, that's another. Daily driver, $30 a month of gas. Shut the fuck up. Groceries, you and your girlfriend, $600. Use the meal plan. It's every meal of every day. It's perfect. TP fund, anything else you guys need to survive? $150. Medical health care. Copays, you got VA, but do you help her? I don't know.
No, she's under her parents' insurance.
Subscriptions, I'll try 50. You have any pets?
No pets.
Okay. Anything else that needs to be in here?
I do get $930 a month from rent from my roommate, so that adds to my income a little bit.
Oh, thank fuck.
And I'm working on getting my homeowner's insurance decreased, and because I am 100% disabled, that weighs my property taxes, which I think is about
I hope
$300
that
a
helps,
month.
but you have to adjust that when it happens. Right now, in order to survive, you need $8,141.90, which is insane. And that's on a tight budget, too, which is crazy. Honestly, headed towards bankruptcy. Let's be very real here. So you make $9,930. You have an extra on tight budget, estimated $1,788.10. Okay, of which $250,000 of bad debt. 1788.1 takes only 139 months to pay off. Yeah, definitely headed towards bankruptcy. That is a 12-year process, longer than bankruptcy. You're not day trading your way out of it. You're not massage parloring your way out of it. You're not new businessing your way out of this. The only way to get out of this is stop your spending, convert from this. You need to apply all this time you're spending on all this bullshit hobbies that you're coping with. You need to up your resume and apply to jobs like none other, and up your interview skills. I know you're going to say, I apply to jobs. You also spend a shit ton of time and money on hobbies.
So crazy. All right. So anyway.